Good afternoon. This is the Louisville Metro Council Equity, Community Affairs, Housing, Health, and Education Committee. We normally have a regular meeting, but this is, the Black History is something that we sponsor, our committee. I'm Dr. Barbara Shanklin. I'm the chair of that committee. With me is my vice chair, Councilman Stewart Benson. And if you don't mind, all my committee members, can you stand? My committee members is 6 of us. There's only one here? 2? Oh, Dan, you're on the committee?
Committee member.
You Stewart?
Oh, I'm not stand up.
Stand up, you're the committee member. I don't see the rest of them. Okay, well, it's at least, it's 4 of us here. Okay. And also I want to recognize our caucus chairs, the Democratic caucus chair, Councilwoman Hawkins, the Republican council chair, Piagentini. They're the ones that keep everybody in order. Mr. Mayor, we're ready for you.
Thank you very much, Councilwoman Shanklin. It's great to be with all of you here today, with all the honorees and with everyone on Metro Council. Like several of you all on Council, I'm just coming from the grand reopening of the Parkland Library, a project made possible thanks to your support, to your partnership with our administration and so many others around the community. It's a great moment for the people of Parkland, for Councilwoman Hawkins' constituents in District 1, but more than that, for people all across the community in every one of your council districts. And it's a testament to the great things that we can do and the great momentum that we have all across our city when we work together in partnerships. And I'm proud of the partnerships that we've been able to work on together over the past 2 years, which have contributed to this incredible momentum that we're seeing all across our city in the economy and economic growth and job creation, improving public safety, building more housing, downtown revitalization, early learning improvement, and so much more. And I look forward to continuing and deepening those partnerships in the months and the years ahead with each of you and with Metro Council as a whole. And I appreciate, Councilman Shanklin, the opportunity to be a part of this celebration for Black History Month. Black history is an essential part of Louisville's history. It's an essential part of America's history. And it's essential that we all understand and appreciate the legacy of historic heroes who come before us, like Muhammad Ali, Alberta Jones, Lyman Johnson, General Charles Young, Senator Georgia Davis Powers, and so many others. And the Black history that we celebrate inspires the work that all of us are doing today to create a better future. That's what we're all doing by investing in libraries like the Parkland Library, by investing in new parks, by investing in improving our parks, by investing in neighborhoods all across our community, particularly those that had been targets of disinvestment for many decades. And so that's what we should continue doing, continuing to bring historic levels of investment to West Louisville and other neighborhoods in our city that have been seeing too much disinvestment. And so when we see this great momentum that we have now with the Goodwill Opportunity Campus opening, the new Norton West Louisville Hospital, Stellar Snacks, MMY, and so much more, let's build on that momentum and work even harder to more closely bring opportunities to people all across our city. Let's work with Simmons College so that our HBCU is even stronger and that we're known as a HBCU town. Let's support the next generation of leaders and innovators and businesses and working families by expanding early learning opportunities for 3- and 4-year-olds in every neighborhood. And the next generation has great role models for leadership, many of whom you are acknowledging and honoring today. So thanks to everyone on Metro Council for recognizing these incredible leaders throughout our entire community. And a special shout out to the public servants who you're honoring today that serve as directors across Louisville Metro government. I am proud and honored to call these friends my colleagues, to see them work every day to help others in public service all across Louisville. So much important work is happening all across our city. So much great work and so many great opportunities are still ahead for our city. I look forward to working with each and every one of you, and thanks again for recognizing these great leaders today that are helping to make our city safer, stronger, and healthier. Thank you very much, Councilwoman.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I always say, Mr. Mayor. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. And I do want to say that I've been doing this for 20-something years, and the last 2 years is the first time the mayor has come over and come to this event with us, and we really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. Next thing we have on the agenda is the invocation, and we have Pastor Corey Shog here, and if you'll come forward, we appreciate it. Okay.
May we bow? God of our weary years, God of our silent tears, thou who hast brought us thus far along the way, we come before you this day in gratitude as we celebrate the rich heritage, resilience, and contributions of Black Louisvillians. We thank you for the strength of our ancestors who endured hardship, yet pressed forward with unwavering faith. We thank you for those who blazed trails and made it possible for diversity and inclusion to be realized. We honor their sacrifices, their triumphs, and their enduring legacy that has shaped this city. Lord, as we stand in this place of leadership and governance, we ask for wisdom for our city leaders and peace for our community and our hearts to be renewed with purpose. Grant that the celebration be more than a remembrance, but let it be a call to unity, a call to justice, and an inspiration toward progress. May we be inspired by the courage of those who paved the way, and may we commit ourselves to the ongoing work of equity, dignity, diversity, and inclusion for all people. May this time of celebration and acknowledgement uplift, educate, and empower us to continue the journey toward a future that reflects your grand vision of justice and righteousness. It is in your holy and mighty name that we pray. Amen.
Amen. We have a group that's going to come forward, Made New, and they're going to help us with the Negro National Anthem. And as she sings, we would like for everybody to join in, if you don't mind. Okay. Stand in front of
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud.
introduction. You guys can sit down.
I will be done with the trouble of this world. Yes, the troubles of this world. Trouble, Lord, of this world. And I say soon I will be done with the trouble, Lord, of this world. I'm going home to live with God. Soon I will be done with the trouble, Lord, of this world. Yes, the troubles of this world. Trouble, Lord, of this world. And I say soon I will be done with the trouble, Lord, of this world. And I'm going home to live with no more weeping and wailing, no more weeping and wailing, and I'll say no more weeping and wailing, 'cause I'm going home to live with
I will be done with the trouble, Lord, of this world. The trouble of this world. Troubles, Lord, of this world. Lord knows that soon I will be done with the troubles, Lord, of this world. I'm going home to live with
God. Soon I will be done with the trouble, Lord, of this world. Yes, the trouble of this world. Yes, the trouble in this world. And I say soon I will be done with the trouble, Lord, of this world. And I'm going home to live with my Lord, my Lord.
Did great.
It was. Now, wasn't that beautiful? It was great. So I'm trying to wait for a few minutes. Well, I wanted to make sure that I do get done on time. Don't want to hold up anybody from work or whatever. So we're going to go ahead on starting with the council people that that have honorees, and all the mayor, your directors would be after them, if you don't mind. So we're getting ready to get started, and with me I have Caleb. Are you going to be first, or Carmen? Okay. We have Carmen Weathers. She's going to be the first one to start reading, because as we read, it's too much to read for one person, so they'll be going back and forth. Okay, then? All right. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Our first honoree is from District 1, Mr. Orenzio U. Tobin III. Mr. Orenzio Tobin III is a graduate of Butler High School in Louisville, Kentucky. He earned a football scholarship to Morehead State University in Morehead, Kentucky. He retired from Metro Solid Waste Management after 30 years of service. He is currently the Assistant Temple Director of the Parkland Masonic Temple and spends countless hours beautifying the Parkland Masonic Temple, including building maintenance and upkeep of the grounds. Mr. Tobin has participated in Youth Harvest Day with Metro Councilwoman Tammy Hawkins, the annual Easter egg hunt, and the Central District Christmas party as Santa Claus. He also does selfless home repairs for the widows of Masons. Mr. Tobin and his wife Elizabeth will celebrate 29 years of marriage this year. He is the father of 7 children and 23 grandchildren. Congratulations to Orenzio U. Tobin III.
Next, we'll be honoring the District 2 nominee, Clara Ralston. Miss Clara Ralston has lived in Newburgh since she was 5 years old. During the past 10 years, she would cut the grass, trim the bushes, and plant flowers in her neighborhood's island. And I know she does that. I see her out there all the time. She's on the 6th Division Advisory Board. She also volunteers with LMPD whenever needed. She's attended a 10-week class with the Citizens Police Academy, and 4 days a week she line dances for exercise. And I've also seen that at Newburgh Community Center. It's quite impressive. So go down there and see the seniors dance. Thank you so much, Miss Clara.
Our District 3 nominee is the former Councilwoman Mary Woolridge. Mary C. Woolridge is a founding member of the Louisville Jefferson County Metro Council and was first elected to serve in November 2002. She was elected for 3 additional 4-year terms. Prior to becoming a member of the Metro Council, Ms. Woolridge served in the 9th Ward office of the Board of Aldermen. She was an active member of the Kentuckians for the Commonwealth, working primarily on environmental issues. She is a member of the Hallmark Neighborhood Association and has served the group as a community liaison. She has been a Block Watch captain and a member of the California Federation of Block Clubs. Former Councilwoman Woolridge has been honored by many organizations, including the Secretary of State, Commonwealth Ambassadors for Kentucky, the Alliance Against Racist and Political Repression Award, and the United Nations of the USA Human Trafficking Champion Award. She has also been given the United Nations Human Rights Award and the Project One Humanitarian Award. Please congratulate former Councilwoman Mary C. Woolridge.
Councilwoman Shanklin. Councilwoman Shanklin. Councilwoman Shanklin. Councilwoman Shanklin. Point of special privilege. Is it possible that we get a picture with former Councilwoman Woodridge, please? Oh, no, we couldn't say anything else. Can we get a picture with former Councilwoman Woodridge? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay.
The next nominee we have is the District 4 nominee, Sharon Brown. Miss Sharon Brown began her career. Sharon. I knew I was going to do this. I'm sorry, Miss Sharon Brown. Miss Sharon Brown began her career as a teacher before becoming the first female sales representative for Brown and Williamson Tobacco Company. Later in her young adult life, Ms. Brown was devoted to nonprofit work. Ms. Brown served as the Jefferson County recruiting supervisor during the 1990 census. During her retirement, she returned to the U.S. Census in 2020 as a recruiter. In 1993, she began work with the Louisville Metro government when it was still the Louisville Board of Aldermen. She continued working there after the merger, serving 3 locally elected officials as a legislative assistant. See, she was here before I was here, and you can tell. In October 2024, Ms. Brown was honored with the U.S. Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award for volunteerism by then-President Joseph Biden Jr. This prestigious award recognizes individuals who have dedicated over 4,000 hours of volunteer service during their lifetime, a testament to her unwavering commitment to making a difference. Ms. Brown states volunteerism has been the cornerstone of her life. Her personal mantra, do at least one act of kindness every day that you can. For her, this commitment requires not an organization, but a heart dedicated to service. Let's honor her now.
The District 5 honoree is Frances Louisville Moss, affectionately known to us as Boss Moss. Miss Moss is formerly from Lebanon, Kentucky, and has been a member of the Shawnee community for the last 63 years. She graduated from the Rosenwald High School, received her RN in 1959 from St. Mary and Elizabeth Hospital, her BSN from Spalding University, and her Associate Catechist degree from Spalding University's Russell Institute. Boss Moss retired from the Jefferson County Board of Education Exceptional Child Education Department as a nurse educator. Ms. Louisville is a member of the Alpha Registered Nurses Association and Black Women for Political Education. She is a member of Christ the King Church, a youth formation chairperson, serves on the parish leadership team as my right hand, and is a master catechist through the Archdiocese of Louisville Formation Institute. Ms. Moss serves as a committee member for the Archdiocese of Louisville Office of Multicultural Ministries and the Catholic Enrichment Center. She is also a member of the Friends of Shawnee Library organization, serves as a secretary of the Shawnee Neighborhood Association, represents Shawnee on the Coalition of West Louisville Neighborhoods, and is the vice president of the Shawnee Christian Healthcare Center. Congratulations to Frances Louisville Moss.
The next district to be honored is District 6, the nominee, Ron Hargrove. Mr. Ron Hargrove is an active community leader working to improve the quality of life in District 6. He serves on the advisory board of the Park Hill Algonquin Community of Opportunity and the Goodwill West Louisville Community Advisory Council. Mr. Hargrove is hoping to bring back strong neighborhoods in District 6, like those he remembers. Mr. Hargrove is a member of the Louisville chapter of the A. Philip Randolph Institute, is a retired member of the UAW Local 862, and is affiliated with the Kentucky Alliance for Retired Americans and the Kentucky chapter of the National Action Network. Mr. Hargrove is also an accomplished photographer and videographer. Let's give him a hand right now.
Our District 7 honoree is Audwin Helton. Mr. Helton began his career with the Defense Mapping Agency as a cartographer. In his 12 years with the agency, now known as the National Geospatial Intelligence Agency, Mr. Helton rose to become the director of the agency's Louisville field office. In 1994, Helton became the owner and president of Spatial Data Integrations, Inc., a geospatial mapping firm. The company, which was in operation for 30 years, produced software applications and held patented software tool sets. Mr. Helton serves on the following business and community boards: the U.S. Bank Advisory Board, Rita June Foundation, North Carolina Central University's College of Arts and Science Advisory Board, University of Louisville's President's Council, 15,000 Degrees Education Attainment as the co-chair, Evolve 502, Jefferson County Public Education Foundation, and Theta Omega Inc. Foundation. Mr. Helton is a member of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated and is a co-founder of Men of Quality. He is also a member of Sigma Pi Phi Fraternity. Mr. and Mrs. Helton donated to the University of Louisville, which resulted in the creation of the Audwin and Ray Helton Geographic Information Systems Laboratory. Additionally, they recently created the Audwin and Ray Helton Charitable Trust Endowment at their alma mater, North Carolina Central University. Mr. Helton and Mrs. Helton are the proud parents of 2 sons, Colin, who's married to Deanna, and Carson, and 2 granddaughters. Please congratulate Mr. Audwin Helton.
We'll now recognize the District 8 nominee, Samara Gigi Talbot. Ms. Talbot is being honored for her dedication to economic empowerment, small business development, and financial literacy, particularly in uplifting Black entrepreneurs and underserved communities. She is the first African-American female small business development coordinator for the Louisville Economic Development Alliance, LEDA. Through strategic partnerships with METCO, CDFIS, and local financial institutions, she has helped create lasting opportunities, assisting 24 Black and minority-owned businesses in opening their doors across Louisville Metro in 2024 alone. Ms. Talbot's impact extends beyond the city government. Previously a small business manager at Louisville Metro government in economic development, she played a critical role in amplifying the voices of Black, Hispanic, and international business owners, ensuring that they had the support needed to thrive. She also collaborated with local business organizations and government agencies to align small businesses with the mayor's Growing Louisville Together plan. As the founder of Talbot Services, LLC, she continues her mission by providing tax services, business advertising, and financial literacy training across Kentucky, Indiana, and Ohio. A trailblazer and advocate, she remains guided by faith, family, and community, committed to ensuring that Black entrepreneurs and business owners of all backgrounds have the tools and opportunities that they need to succeed. Let's honor Ms. Talbot now.
Our District 9 honoree is the Reverend Matthew E. Smizer, Jr. Reverend Smizer is the senior pastor of the Beargrass Missionary Baptist Church in Louisville, Kentucky. Pastor Smizer served from 2014 to 2018 as CEO of Metro Leadership Foundation, a ministry designed to transform the city for God, one person, one family, one community at a time, through the design and implementation of education, housing, and job incubation programs. From 2001 to present, Pastor Smizer serves as Executive Director of the Baptist Fellowship Center. He also served as Superintendent of Missions for the Central District Baptist Association, an association made up of 145 Baptist churches. He is married to the former Joanne E. Carter. They are the parents of 2 children, Felicia A. Smizer and Machika J. Smizer Stewart. Let's congratulate the Reverend Matthew E. Smizer, Jr.
next district we have is district number 10, nominee Kissy Namba. My name is Christine, and she wrote this herself, so her name is Christine, but most people know her as Miss Kissy. She's the proud owner of Eden and Kissy, her very first restaurant specializing in Afro-Caribbean cuisine. Her journey began humbly at a small tent in a flea market nearly 10 years ago. In 2020, at the height of the challenges of COVID, she took a bold step and opened her first restaurant, Eden and Kissy, as a symbol of hope and resilience. At Eden and Kissy, their motto is simple: serve good food, cook with love. They offer a fusion of West African flavors from her home country, Ivory Coast, and the bold, vibrant tastes of Jamaica. My love for food was born out of necessity as the oldest of 17 children, she says. Growing up in Ivory Coast, I was responsible for cooking for my entire family. Though it was hard work, it taught me the importance of cooking with care and creating meals that brought people together. Over the years, friends and family would always compliment my cooking, and I knew I had a gift. It wasn't just about food. It was about connection, community, and love. Eden and Kissy is more than just a restaurant. It's a celebration of culture, heritage, and new beginnings. She says that every meal that they prepare is a reflection of her journey from Africa to the United States, from a small tent to a thriving restaurant. Let's honor her right now.
Our honoree from District 11 is the Interim Fire Chief Kevin Tyler. Interim Fire Chief Kevin Tyler brings nearly 4 decades of dedicated service to the citizens of Louisville, Kentucky. He began his career with the Louisville Division of Fire, where he quickly distinguished himself as a leader. In the early 1990s, Kevin was promoted to the rank of sergeant, marking the beginning of his ascent through the ranks of the modern fire service. Throughout his distinguished career, Chief Tyler has held every rank within the fire department. After retiring from the Louisville Division of Fire, he took on the role of the fire chief at the Harrods Creek Fire Department following the merger of the district into Anchorage Middletown Fire and EMS. Kevin was appointed Executive Assistant Fire Chief in 2020, where he has since been responsible for leading the day-to-day administration and operations of the department. Chief Tyler is committed to ensuring the safety and well-being of the community and continues to exemplify the values of dedication, leadership, and service in his role as interim fire chief. Let's congratulate the interim fire chief, Kevin Tyler.
Next, we'll honor District 12's nominee, Ty Scroggins, and he will be, unfortunately, being observed posthumously. Mr. Tehran Ty W. Scroggins was a positive force in the Louisville community for decades. Mr. Scroggins graduated from Fairdale High School in 1990, where he was a state champion basketball player and a linebacker for the Fairdale football team for 4 years. He went on to play football at the University of Louisville, but it was his subsequent coaching career that made him a household name in Louisville. Mr. Scroggins coached at Doss High School, Central High School, and DeSales High School, where a memorial scholarship exists in his name. His tenure as the head coach at Central produced 5 state championships in 10 years and makes Coach Scroggins the first African-American head coach to win a state football championship in Kentucky. After his tragic passing, the Central High School football stadium was renamed in his honor. However, his most important work spread far from the gridiron. Coach Scroggins mentored countless young minds on the field and in the classroom, and he was known to reach out to other young minority coaches who were getting their first starts. He helped found the Kentucky Minority Coaches Association, and he was integral in organizing a coaches' march around downtown Louisville to celebrate Juneteenth in 2020. Coach Scroggins' legacy is commemorated in the lives he touched around Louisville and across the Commonwealth. His work, his dedication to his students and players, and his dedication to building community and creating leaders everywhere as he went has earned Coach Ty Scroggins a place among the greatest of our city's rich history. Please let's celebrate his life now.
Our District 13 recipient is Kiana Dow. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Kiana. I'm so sorry. Thank you. Kiana Dow has worked in JCPS for 6 years. She attended the University of Kentucky, where she received her bachelor's in family sciences and later attended the University of Louisville and obtained her master's in the School of Counseling. Ms. Dow is the Freshman Academy Counselor at Fairdale High School, where she is passionate about promoting mindfulness and wellness among students. Ms. Dow's journey in education began as the mental health practitioner at Doss High School, where she developed and led the school's Mindfulness Fair, which was a groundbreaking event focused on mental health, wellness, and resources for students and staff. After bringing the Mindfulness Fair to Fairdale, Kiana continues her work in fostering a supportive, healthy environment for students, helping them navigate their academic and personal challenges with resilience and mindfulness. Her dedication to students' well-being and family makes her an invaluable resource in the JCPS community. Outside of her professional life, Kiana is deeply family-oriented, regularly organizing events and activities with her loved ones, reflecting her commitment to building strong, supportive relationships both at work and at home. Let's congratulate Kiana Dow.
The next district we'd like to recognize is District 14, nominee Barbara Lewis. Champion diversity, empowerment, and community transformation. That's her motto. Barbara Lewis is a dedicated community servant, educational leader, and advocate for diversity and empowerment. Overcoming early challenges, including time in foster care, Barbara has become a steadfast leader. After moving to Louisville, Kentucky in 1996, she focused on making a positive impact, particularly in the West End community. Ms. Lewis' dedication to education saw her earn her GED, an associate degree in early childhood development, a bachelor's in pastoral and Christian studies, and she's currently pursuing a graduate degree in marriage and family therapy. In 2024, Ms. Lewis ran for Jefferson County School Board Representative in District 4, garnering 47% of the vote. Her passion for community empowerment is evidenced in the programs she developed. Liberty House of Freedom Addiction Recovery Program, Boys, Born Outstanding, Youthful, and Strong, Girls, Gifted Individuals Reaching Life Success, Think Before You Sink, and Second Chance Employment. Ms. Lewis has also contributed significantly to education and community service, supporting the mentally challenged, senior citizens, and women's ministries. Her vision of empowering one family at a time drives her to build stronger, more inclusive communities. And let's honor her now.
Our District 15 recipient is Nicole Hayden. Nicole Hayden is a visionary community leader, mentor, and advocate for youth empowerment in Louisville, Kentucky. As a founder of Friends of Nicole Network, 50/50 Mentoring Collaborative, a 501c3 organization, and Louisville Youth Programs and Services, a Facebook group with over 600 members, she has connected countless youth and families to vital resources. In 2024, her ATM program served 150 youth through mentorship, healing arts, technology, and violence prevention. As a leader in connecting and training the community on collaboration, Nicole remains steadfast in her mission to create pathways for equity and justice, believing that change happens when passion meets purpose. Through impactful initiatives like Scholar Watch, which is a safe walk home, and the Youth Beautification Program, Nicole continues to inspire bold action for a brighter future. Let's congratulate Nicole Hayden.
We'll now recognize the District 16 nominee, Arnita Gadsden. Arnita Gadsden is the Executive Director of the West Jefferson Community Task Force, Executive Director of the Environmental Quality Commission for the Commonwealth of Kentucky, retired, Environmental Justice Director, University of Louisville, retired. Ms. Gadsden has a Master's in Management and Human Resources from Webster University, Louisville, Kentucky, and a BS in Education from Kentucky State University in Frankfort, Kentucky. Ms. Gadsden is the President and CEO of Gadsden Enterprises and Gadsden Community Projects Management Incorporated. Let's give her a hand now.
Our District 17 honoree is Tioka Ivory. Okay. Tioka is a dedicated educator with 24 years of experience in Jefferson County Public Schools. In 2019, she stepped into the principalship at Chansey Elementary, where she continues to foster a positive and engaging learning environment for students and staff. As principal, Ms. Ivory is deeply committed to Chansey Elementary's vision of helping students overcome barriers to achieve academic success. She believes that every child has the potential to make a positive impact on the world, and she works tirelessly to create a school culture that empowers students to reach their full potential. Beyond her professional career, Ms. Ivory is a devoted wife and mother. She has been married 23 years and has 2 sons, Larkin and Grayson Ivory. In her free time, she enjoys reading, spending quality time with her family, and traveling back home to Michigan. Her passion for education, leadership, and family shapes her commitment to creating a supportive and enriching school community. Please congratulate Ms. Tioka Ivory.
We'll next recognize the District 18 nominee, Yewande Olusegun Adu. Yewande Olusegun Adu is a dedicated leader, journalist, and advocate for inclusivity and community impact. A senior at DuPont Manual High School's Journalism and Communications Magnet, she serves as the business section editor for the Crimson Yearbook, raising funds, mentoring staff, and driving creative storytelling. Yewande maintains all A's and B's and is on honor roll. She is a 2025 finalist for the honor of Youth Achiever of the Year for the YMCA of Greater Louisville. She's also a member of the JROTC, Reserve Officers Training Corps. She also serves as a military police officer in the Kentucky Army National Guard, exemplifying resilience and service. Ms. Olusegun Adu is a peer educator for Planned Parenthood's Teen Council, a certified peer facilitator at Love Notes, and a Black Achievers Program participant. She placed first at the Whitney M. Lincoln Scholars Debate Competition, and her documentary was nominated for the Louisville Film Festival. Through the University of Louisville's Digital Transformation Academy, she developed and pitched Black-Centric, an innovative online care delivery service. After graduation, Yewande plans to attend college in the fall, majoring in business and marketing. She will also continue in the ROTC program in college with aspirations to be a commissioned officer after graduation. Guided by Phyllis Wheatley's words, "The world is a severe schoolmaster, for its frowns are less dangerous than its smiles." Yewande remains committed to leadership, storytelling, and advocacy, striving to uplift her community. Let's give her a big hand.
Our District 19 recipient is Anthony McFarland. Anthony McFarland states that after working in corporate America for 5 years, he was inspired by his middle school history teacher to enter the field of education. He started his educational career by teaching at Kentucky Country Day. He's been teaching for 31 years. 26 of those have been spent teaching in the Jefferson County Public School District. Mr. McFarland has been married for 20 years to his wife, Jamie. He has one daughter, Lauren, 30, and one granddaughter, Alice, who is 10. Mr. McFarland is supportive of various organizations that focus on education, mental health awareness, cancer research, and exploited children. In his spare time, Mr. McFarland loves to read. He is an avid walker and enjoys experiencing fine dining at the various restaurants in the Louisville area. Let's congratulate Mr. Anthony McFarland.
Next, we'll be recognizing the District 20 nominee, Teandre Sistrunk. Teandre Sistrunk is the President and Chief Executive Officer of Diversified Facility Solutions, DFS, a nationwide facility and project management organization, providing customized services to companies and municipalities of all sizes. He believes that it is DFS's mission to enrich communities while transforming facilities. Mr. Sistrunk's professional career includes serving as the Chief Operating Officer of Design and Construction at IWG PLC, the world's leading flex office space provider, CBRE, Johnson Controls, and the HDDS Incorporated. Beyond his professional achievements, Mr. Sistrunk is deeply committed to community service. He has served as a planning commissioner for Louisville Metro government, guiding economic growth and development. And he has held leadership roles with River City Housing Incorporated and Habitat of Humanity of Metro Louisville, significantly impacting community housing initiatives, as well as being a mentor for programs such as JCPS's Middle School Making Connections and ACE Mentoring. In June of 2000, Teandre married his high school sweetheart, Lucretia. Is that Lucretia? Perfect. Sistrunk. And together they have 2 children, a son, Teandre Sistrunk Jr., and a daughter, Kendall Sistrunk, 17 years old. Please give a big hand. That was a great one.
Our District 21 honoree is Stanley Mondestine. Did I get that even close? Stanley Mondestine is a dedicated community leader, advocate, and scholar committed to supporting immigrant communities in Louisville. His passion for service and civic engagement has been evident since his early years as teenager, earning the 2015 Mayor's Outstanding High School Senior Award and recognition as a 2015 Ronald McDonald Black Achiever. With a deep commitment to empowering the Haitian community, Stanley co-founded The Route, a nonprofit organization dedicated to promoting Haitian culture while encouraging the incorporation of American values. In addition, Stanley collaborates with local nonprofits, including the Kentucky Refugee Ministries and Catholic Charities, to ensure that immigrants and refugees have access to the support and services they need to survive. Currently serving as a member of the Louisville Mayor's International Advisory Council, Stanley does his best to play a vital role in shaping policies and initiatives that foster inclusion and support the city's growth. His work focuses on helping our new neighbors smooth integration into their new home, providing them with essential resources, cultural orientation, as well as language access to navigate life in Louisville. Let's congratulate Stanley Modestine.
Next, we'll be recognizing District 22's nominee, Ariana Washington. Ariana Washington is a junior at DuPont Manual High School in the Mathematics, Science, and Technology, MST, pathway. She has received various academic awards, including Amazon Innovator of the Year, Women in Geography Award, and the Congress and Presidential Academic Awards. When she is not hitting the books, you will find her playing field hockey for Manual or making a new garment at her sewing table. Throughout the years, Ari's desire to help the community has been seen through the participation with Girl Scouts, volunteering with local nonprofits such as the Humane Society, Homeless Coalition, My Dog Eats First, and the Angel Tree, and working as a senior living facility to help the elderly. During COVID-19 pandemic, she used her passion for sewing to make masks to help to keep the community safe. And her love for sewing has continued, and the design of hers was selected to walk the runway at the annual KMAC Couture Fashion Show. In her spare time, she enjoys reading, cuddling with her 2 dogs, spending time with family and friends, and going thrift shopping. Let's give her a hand.
Our District 23, is that right? Oh, yeah, our District 23 nominee is Dr. Darrell Williams. Dr. Williams worked for the Albemarle Corporation until deciding to pursue graduate studies, receiving his Doctor of Philosophy degree in physical chemistry from Louisiana State University. During his studies, Darrell published over a dozen scientific articles. Dr. Williams joined General Electric in 1997 as a senior chemist. He has progressed through increasing roles of responsibility to his current position as Executive Director, Global Specialty Products, taking the full profit and loss responsibility for the $1 billion enterprise. Dr. Williams is a very active person in the Louisville community. He is a member of the Tocqueville Society of the Louisville Metro United Way and is also a board member for Girl Scouts of Kentuckiana and is active on the St. Augustine Parish leadership team. Dr. Williams is married to Audra, and they have 2 children, Sydney, age 25, and Davis, age 22. He enjoys traveling internationally with his family, CrossFit, yoga, meditation, and LSU and Tulane football. Let's congratulate Dr. Darrell Williams.
We'll now be recognizing the District 24 nominee, Tamarshawn Rogers. Tamarshawn Rogers is a student at Southern High School's Business Academy and who is independent, a leader, self-motivated, a positive role model, goal-oriented, an entrepreneur, and quite determined. He takes pride in volunteer service and giving back to the community through Men of Quality. He says that through Men of Quality, he's learned a lot about his culture, his proud ancestry, and that has helped him shape into the young entrepreneur that he is. He always has a passion for drawing and uses these skills he developed to make his own fashion brand named Locane in the 10th grade. His clothing brand is in the sample phase right now. Additionally, Tamarshawn is a student athlete and participates in both football and baseball at Southern High School. He looks forward to attending Kentucky State University or another HBCU in the fall, where he will major in business. Let's give him a hand.
Councilman Batshon from District 25 was pulled away by business today. I'm his legislative assistant, and I have the honor of introducing the District 25 nominee, Principal Nicole Travis. Some people just have a way of knowing exactly what others need, and Nicole Travis is one of them. I can tell you a story she probably doesn't remember, but because we've only had a few interactions, but the first time I met her, she gave me a hug. And I really needed one that day. That small gesture stuck with me because it says so much about the kind person that she is. She leads with kindness, always making those around her feel supported and valued. With over 20 years in JCPS, she spent her career shaping young minds and uplifting educators. As principal of Trundle Elementary, she's built a school community where students thrive and teachers feel appreciated. She's not just an administrator, she's a mentor, a mother, a leader, and someone who truly cares. On top of all that, she's a lifelong learner, working toward her doctorate while continuing to lead with passion, whether it's through her dedication to education or her ability to brighten someone's day with a simple hug. Ms. Travis makes a lasting impact. It's an honor to recognize her today.
Hey, Steve, let him get a picture. Our final district to be recognized is District 26, nominee Michelle Forey. With a passion for community engagement and a strong background in both education and real estate, Michelle Forey serves as the outreach coordinator for Jefferson County Schools, fostering meaningful connections between families, students, and the local community. Her job as an outreach coordinator allows her to assist families in communities of high need with navigating the JCPS process. In addition to her role in education, she is a dedicated real estate agent, helping clients, many of whom are first-time home buyers or sellers, and they're going to find to sell their home utilizing her expertise of the Louisville housing market. Committed to making a positive impact, she also sits on the board of Jacob's Ladder of Louisville, a nonprofit organization focusing on supporting the houseless. This reflects her deep commitment to service and community development. Michelle Forey is daughter, sister, aunt, friend, and child of God. She is a product of the Newburgh community, a graduate of JCPS DuPont Manual High School, and a proud HBCU alumni, graduating from Florida A&M University with a master's in business administration. Michelle will continue to be an advocate and agent for change and growth in the Newburgh community and Louisville as a whole, and we especially thank you. The next part of the program will be the closing remarks by Dr. Shanklin, and then we're going to have the musical selection and then benediction at the very end with Dr. Scholl. No? Actually, don't listen to anything I say. The next thing we're going to do is do the actual big-time awards with the directors of Louisville Metro. And I'll go ahead and start reading those off now. I totally know what I'm doing, don't worry. So for this particular award, we always do a big group award, like I know, right? Well, we always do a big group award towards the end of the Black History Month program. This year, we decided to do all of the African-American directors that we have in Louisville Metro. And we're going to have them come up here, meet with Dr. Shanklin, get their award, and then take a big group picture towards the end. Each director I'm going to name off now. We have Michael Bogan, Group Violence Intervention, Ernestine Booth, Human Resources. Stephen Gilbert with Youth Transitional Services. Verna Goatley with Human Relations Commission. Ed Harness with the Inspector General. Paul Humphrey, our new police chief. Amos Izermana, Immigrant Affairs. Althea Jackson, Boards and Commissions. Deputy Mayor David James. Shan Kemper with Equity and Procurement Task Force. Jackie Lewis with the internal audit, Dr. Vanessa McPhail with equity, Richard Price with code enforcement, and finally, Patricia Williams with RCS operations. Please join me in giving them all a big hand.
Just want to say the directors that were up here just a moment ago, these directors run this city, and we, all of us, rely on those guys and females that were up here. So if it's something goes wrong in this city, so let me see. We have another group. No, we have the closing remarks, and then we're going to have another selection, and then we'll have the benediction. But as I said, we're so honored to recognize our directors because when I have a problem, that's who I call. I don't call anybody else but the head. So that's the way, that's the only way we're going to run our districts. So just honored to, we're honored to actually recognize them, and hopefully by us recognizing them, that they'll work a little harder for us. So, okay, the next thing, I'm trying to keep up with the time, and the time is made new. A musical selection again, and then we'll have Pastor Corey. And I want to say the group, Councilwoman Purvis brought the group to us, and really excited because they're great. So. Okay.
There's been a change in me. There's been a change in me. That I'm not the same. I am not the same. Since he changed my name. There's been a change in me. Yeah, come on, y'all. There's been a change in me. Said there's been a change in me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That I'm not the same. Oh, since he changed my name. Well, when I look back at my life, I can see what God has done. See, he took my filthy old soul and he cleansed it with his blood and he washed me whiter than snow. Today I sing a brand new song. All has changed, now growing strong. 'Cause I met Jesus, and I'm working in his kingdom. Thank God he made a change. There's been a change. Hey, we're gonna keep it right there. I ain't the same. Hey, ever since he touched me, all I've been changed. Oh, he redeemed me and made me whole again. And I am not the same. I am not the same. Oh, since he changed my name. Ooh, yeah. There's been a change, y'all. There's been a change, y'all. There's been a change, y'all. There's been a change. Been a change. There's been a change. There's been a change. Good Lord, there's been a change. Well, let me tell you what he did for me. First, he changed my walk. I don't walk the same. But Lord, he changed my talk. I don't talk the same. Lord, he gave me a new life. I don't live the same. Even put a song in my heart. I don't sing the same. Oh, Lord, there's been a change. Oh, Lord, there's been a change. Oh, Lord, there's been a good change. Been a change in me. There's been a sweet change. There's been a change. There's been a change in me.
Did you enjoy that? And just look, they didn't even have music. And we don't have to worry about dragging all that stuff up here, the pianos. Hey, we just call them back. Thank you. Before I bring Pastor up to the benediction, I just want to say that we do have refreshments downstairs. When you leave, you can just go get on the elevator, and once you get off the elevator, you make a left, and it's up a couple of steps, and we do have refreshments downstairs. Okay? All right, Pastor, we're waiting on you. And you notice, look at how many school members that were here, principals and everything. So It's a good thing you were here.
Shall we receive our benediction? And now may the road rise to meet you. May God's wind ever be at your back. May the sun shine softly on your face. And may the rain fall gently upon your fields. May our ancestors guide us each step of the way. And may our God hold us in the very palm of his hand until we meet again. And all who agreed said together, amen.
Amen. Councilwoman Mary Borridge.